We're back with football again, and we're going to be discussing the South African PSL, the big game coming up between Kaizer Chiefs and Orlando Pirates. We need to discuss that with Segodi and Mustafa. I'm still Afolabi. Welcome to another football show.
All right, this game is big for both teams. Sekhukhune is on the tail of Kaizer Chiefs, and Orlando Pirates is trying as best as possible to stay head-to-head with Sundowns. Pirates absolutely need to win this game, especially after losing to Sundowns, or to win, but I don't see a win coming in this game. Most likely a draw, but both of these teams need a win, or at least need to not lose. So we're going to take a look at the setup, and we know that this game is going to be a matchup with Orlando Pirates. We know how they play. They like to transition immediately to their wingers, Apollos and Mafokeng. And we know that Kaizer Chiefs plays a very structured, good defense. But what they do also is that when they get the ball back, they try to go straight into an attack through usually through vertical passes. It depends on who they have forward. Usually they have forward Shabalala, right, and Modi Segodi, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So they're going to try to do vertical passes to those guys, and usually with Pirates, same thing. Pirates play a controlled game, and their main guys are Apollos and Mofokeng. So with both teams, you're going to see them bypassing the midfield. The midfielders aren't going to have a lot of work to do, but if anybody could do work in the midfield, I would say that maybe Orlando Pirates have a slight advantage in midfield with Mbata. But if that's who controls Kaizer Chiefs' defense's midfield is good too. But I get the feeling that their midfielders will be moving far forward into attacking positions. What do you think, Segodi?
No, absolutely, especially for Orlando Pirates, because you look at their midfielders, they have one of the best midfielders in South Africa. And then you look at their style of play, they transition very quickly, so it's easier for them to move their midfielders forward and then try to catch Kaizer Chiefs on that when Kaizer Chiefs is still on like unaware of what's happening. But I also see
caught off balance in transition. Yeah.
Yes, they normally get caught.
What about Maswangani? Is he an 8?
He plays as a 10. He plays as a 10.
So he's their creative.
Yes.
And Mbata is more of their CDM. I mean, their central defensive midfielder, or sort of like a 6. I mean, or sort of like a 8.
Yes, but normally I've seen now this coach prefers the guy called Masindi Nemtenje. Yeah. So he's not been playing Mbata that much. He's playing Mahaola as a pivot. He plays Mbata as a he plays Masinde as a 8. Then he plays Maswanganye as a 10. Then you see up front he uses Mofokeng and Apollos on the right.
And who is as a striker, Mabasa or Salengo? Who is as a striker?
Mbutuma. He plays this small structured guy called Mbutuma. Yeah. So he's been doing well, but it's not that striker that.
Yeah,
it's not a striker that can hold up the ball for you and then connect play.
No, it's just more like a spark. Yeah.
Yes, it's a false. It's the top of. It's like a false 9. That's who they're using now.
So the way I see this is that before we get, I thought I'd be like, I'm just drinking my tea. I'm waiting for you guys to let me talk. I'm just joking. But before we move on to the next thing, what I see Pirates doing, Pirates will be a little bit more aggressive, and that's what Kaizer Chiefs wants. They want Pirates to come forward. And then they will press them and they'll try to take the ball from them and catch them off balance and do a counter. So in this game, both teams have to be careful to not fall into the trap of being too aggressive. But we know that the Pirates play a high line, and I think Kaizer Chiefs will try to exploit that. What are your thoughts, Afolabi?
Yeah, these are two contrasting styles. Like Mustafa said, Pirates like to push forward and play a high defensive line, and they like to keep the ball in the opposition half. So what they have to watch out for here, Kaizer Chiefs, is to try and win the ball back and counter-attack on Pirates. This is one area I feel Pirates can be very susceptible. Quick, incisive counter-attacks. Also, in the area of set piece, Kaizer Chiefs are very good in set pieces. So this is where I feel they will be able to, outdo Orlando Pirates. Orlando Pirates, too, they're going to try and hold the ball for long. Kaizer Chiefs have to be patient because they like to caress the ball and try to pass the ball through the lines. But once Kaiser Chiefs get the ball, they now have to look for opportunities on the wings, fast-running wingers, to see how they can stretch the Orlando Pirates center backs and look for passes, or even take them on 1v1 situations and see how they can open them up. So this is how I see the match going. Orlando attacking, Kaiser Chiefs defending and trying to counter-attack.
Yeah, and I think a key in this game, because we know that Mofokeng didn't play too well against Sundowns, I think that it seems like Apollos is good, but Apollos only plays well when his side partner is doing well, whether it's for South Africa, whether it's for Bafana or for his team. Apollos only plays well when at least one of the other wingers or strikers is playing well in tandem, so they can move off the ball for each other. So we want to see more movement by Mofokeng. Even if Mofokeng doesn't score, he still has to make sure he moves and stretches defense to create spaces for the other two forwards up front. What do you think, Segodi? Yeah.
No, absolutely. When Mofokeng is doing well, the whole Pirates team get the vibe to actually do well, and he brings the best out of Apollos. Because you saw against Sundowns, they couldn't use him that much, Mofokeng. Apollos was not on his best as well. So they do need Mofokeng to be on his up-level best, so that they're able to exploit Kaiser Chiefs on those bases. But another thing for Orlando Pirates, they really need to take their chances. They create lots of chances. Even against Sundowns, they created a lot of chances, but they couldn't take their chances. This time, I would prefer them not even to concentrate on dominating the ball, but to capitalize on the few chances that they get.
Yeah, I agree. Now, with similar to that, Chiefs don't get a lot of chances, but the problem with Chiefs is that they find it hard to break down defenses and to get scoring opportunities. That's why I think I said before, they need to bring some of their midfielders forward. Who do you think are going to be their three midfielders for Chiefs in this game?
I think it will be
Shabalala, Castillo.
Well, what do you think, Segodi?
Ndlovu.
Yeah.
It will be Ndlovu. They'll play Lebohang Mabuye and Shabalala.
So they're not going to play Ntetwa or Sereno or Sele. Are those guys even still playing? Yeah.
No, they normally they come off the bench. Okay. They use Ndlovu as a pivot.
Who do you think they could use in a creative? Who do you think will be their creative midfielder? I think that person is going to have to do a lot of work to move forward too. But the only problem is that if he moves too far forward, it'll mess up their defensive structure. What do you think? Yeah.
They usually use Mabuye and Shabalala. So those two needs to come up big and then also be aware on defense as well. Because Mabuye plays as an 8, Ndlovu plays as a 6, Shabalala plays as a 10. So the wingers are also very important.
So basically, they're going to try to overload on the wings and surpass the midfield and go straight from defense if they get the ball vertical to try to work those guys in. So that'll be interesting. That's why I believe that they might be able to stun Pirates and score the first goal on some type of play like that, a counterattack from defense, especially since Pirates have a high press. So I'm predicting that Kaiser Chiefs will probably score the first goal, but then after that, Orlando's going to double down and equalize. So I'm saying 1-1. How do you see it, Segodi?
This time I see Orlando Pirates winning this one 2-1. Because 2-1, okay. Remember when they lose to Sundowns.
Yeah. So they're Sundowns. And then fans of Sekhukhune will be praying that what you say is true. Sekhukhune is coming forward. I was talking bad about Sekhukhune. They've come back up a little bit now. They're 4th in the league. Yeah.
So
you're predicting 2-1. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Because
what about you?
If you look at
no, go ahead. Segodi. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying you see, Sundowns beat them on moments. Sundowns had 2 brilliant moments, and they capitalized on those moments. But Pirates was really good on that day. They just didn't take their chances.
They didn't get their chances. So we're hoping. I'm going for Pirates. I hope Chiefs fans don't get angry. All right, Faudu, how do you play this game? What's your prediction? Yeah,
I tend to see a draw in this one because there are 2 contrasting styles. I think they will just cancel each other out. Like Segodi rightly mentioned, Pirates have to take their chances. The 2 teams are coming off defeats, off the back of defeats. I think Chiefs lost to Stellenbosch, while Pirates lost to Sundowns. So they'll be very fired up for this game. But I feel Kaizer Chiefs will make it very, very difficult for Orlando Pirates. And Pirates too will be trying to see if they can use their player, Maswangwanyi. That guy is very, very influential. If Maswangwanyi is able to thread the ball through the eye of a needle and Chiefs are not able to intercept those passes, it will be difficult for Chiefs to win that game. But I see a 1-1 draw here.
Yes, it's going to be a close game. So, unfortunately, I don't think we'll be able to do live. Maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll do a live game now. We'll decide tomorrow.
Okay,
All right.
okay.
All right. But good luck to both teams. So and everybody out there, don't drink too much. Do they serve beer in South African games? Segodi.
Yes, they do.
Oh, good.
Castle Lager.
Castle Lager. Don't drink too much, yo. All right, take us out, Afolabi.
You see they holding those cups, those plastic cups.
Yeah.
Plastic
I'm
cups,
saying,
yeah.
you see them at the stadiums holding plastic cups.
Is it like this one,
plastic
red?
cup.
It's alcohol.
Okay.
It's not like this. What color is the cup? Yellow?
Yes. Those kind of plastic cups.
When I come to South Africa next year, we'll go to some of those games, man. I'll be there. And do they also
No, we have to.
Do they sell voids in the place?
Yes, they do sell votes.
Yeah, I'll take
It's
some.
Braai there.
Yeah, Braai.
But
Good.
it's a beautiful, I'm telling you, né? It's a beautiful, Soweto Derby. It's one of like the best because of culture and excitement.
Yeah, and they have all the chicks there too, man. No, I've seen it on TV. It looks fantastic. It looks like the Brazilian League. Everybody's colored up and everything.
Yeah.
All right, so take us out of party.
Yeah, it's been another brilliant show. We've been discussing the clash between Kaizer Chiefs and Orlando Pirates. I'm from Segodi, Mustafa. I'm still Afolabi. We'll be back again with PSL. Bye.
Okay, all right. Afolabi, are you in the